Hey, what's up, Hot Pursuit Nation? Okay, so I'm coming to you live today real quickly because I am in between coaching sessions today. I have a jam-packed schedule with coaching clients all day. And one of the things that came to my mind that I wanted to ask you about and share with you what I do is how do you, especially when you have calls back to back all day, how do you best prepare for your coaching sessions? What do you do? So for me, what I do is I really only need maybe 5 to 7 minutes before a coaching call to prep. And here's what I do is, unless I had some action items myself from the session, which sometimes I do if I'm having to send them something or follow up with something. But otherwise, 5 to 7 minutes where I will open up their folder. I handwrite their notes in my little folder, handwrite their notes from the previous session. I code my notes so I know what their action items were from the previous session. So I scan my notes, like what happened in our last session, what were their action items, because of course I'm going to check in with them to see how they did. And then, which that only takes a couple minutes, right? Then what I'll do is I actually will go to their Facebook page, usually Facebook or maybe Instagram or something, and I just kind of tap into their energy. I tap into them. And I may read some of their last posts or videos or see what they've been posting of pictures or what they've been sharing. And I just kind of tune in to them to kind of get a sense of where they're at, to get a sense of, again, their energy. And sometimes it has nothing to do with their posts. It's just like looking at their picture or looking at their name that allows me to align and connect. And more so energetically, more so spiritually to them to see, okay, what do I feel? And then I'll ask myself, okay, so I'll kind of tune into them to see where they're at. And then I'll ask myself, what do I feel they need most right now? Where do I feel they're stuck most right now? And why? And what is that all about? And I just start to ask myself some questions, some deeper questions of reflection to better understand them and to call forth in me what I feel may be what they need to hear, or may be what questions I might need to ask. So that, if anything, if I don't even have their folder and I don't even have, which rarely, that ever happens, but if I didn't have their folder and I didn't have the time to go through and check what their action items were from the previous session, I'll take tuning into their energy over that any day of the week. So, or in other words, if I had a choice, if I had 3 minutes and I could either look over their action items or I could tune into their energy, I'll tune into their energy anytime, all the time. I'll always pick that, because for me, that is where I get the greatest insight. I tap into their wisdom the best and my wisdom the best. So that's what I do. Again, takes maybe 5 to 7 minutes before each call that I just go through that process, check their action items, tune into their energy, ask myself a few questions on how I need to show up. And then I jump on and away we go. So I'd be curious, what do you do? How do you best prepare for a coaching session? How do you best bring your A game? How do you best get yourself out of your own head, out of your own life, and really align with your clients? So looking forward to having a little discussion with you about this. Comment below if you want to share your process. Would love to hear it. All right. Mwah. Have an amazing day.